Good morning, guys. Bonjour, Mulhouse. It is day 2 of the Team Storm Challenge. And if you haven't watched day 1, do that right now because I put it over there. And you can watch day 1 before you watch day 2. But today we have another set of 4 games and then a little break. And then another 3 games and hopefully one more if we get to the first position, somehow miraculously get to the first position in our group, which I think is pretty far away right now, but we're doing our best. We hope we can climb a little bit today. So today is tryhard mode. So enjoy the video, have a great time and see you on the lanes. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Abonnieren, Leute, jetzt. Enjoy.
So today you will play 7 games, 4 this morning, 3 this afternoon, and this Peterson. And after the 8 first team of each pool will play the opposition game for the final start.
Recap after the first game, we played against the leaders. We had a chance. We were like 20 pins behind, starting 9th frame. I had a triple. Tyler had a triple. We had a double on Thorsten. But then I opened. And I also opened the 10th. And Martin also opened. And then we lost it by 60 pins because they just made no open frames. They did not even strike, but they only needed spares. And yeah, sucks. It sucks. I have to be more consistent. I mean, it cannot be that I have like 4 strikes in a row, and then I open with a split, and I open another one in the 10th frame. But yeah, no time for complaining. Let's move on. See what emotional damage looks like, have a look. guys, recap after 4 games. The first block is over. What do I take away from these 4 games? Well, first off, I played bad today. I first did not really have a good line, laid the wrong ball, and I somehow have problems with the release of my sandy balls because my hands are pretty wet over here in this alley, and whenever I try to release the ball, I just slip away from the ball. So I have to think about anything for the future when I have to throw these kind of balls. But as soon as I switched to the first to the UC3 and to the Sen, I kinda had a better, at least, shot to hit the pocket. And then it was just a matter of execution and some, how can I say it, untimed open frames. And I have to say, what I also do take away from today is my spare ball or my sparing was much better today, because yesterday was terrible. I had like 13 open frames, 13 makeable open frames, and today I have 2 makeables that I missed, which is a step in the right direction. It's not yet there because my first shots have to improve, but at least I tried to make the right shots when it mattered. And we won 2 nice games against 2 really great opponents. I think this is what we can at least take away from those very first 4 games. What about you, Tyler?
First of all, I'm kind of injured. My finger's been hurting since yesterday. I've been struggling. The first game was fine. The second one went totally down the road. I missed like 6 frames totally, so I played like 123. I'm doing my best for our upcoming 3 more games. I would say the lanes stay the same as yesterday. And I bolted 440 in the last 2 games to at least get me back up to 190 or something, which is probably where I'm going to end up anyway. And other than that, sparing has improved since I've kind of leaned towards Andre's tips because it kind of helped. So I got to be honest on that. And it's just
Hey guys, tournament recap. As you can see, I'm already back at home, currently in Ludwigshafen, and the Storm Team Challenge is over. We came into 9th position in our group, which we barely missed the cut for the top 8, which is it sounds like bad luck at first, but in the end we were kind of happy because we were so tired, we just wanted to get back home, and it would have required to play another game, and then it would have gotten like 11 o'clock at night or even 12 at night once we got back home, and so we were kind of happy about that. But other than that, I did not really knew that the game mode is as it was, because I thought it was like only the first out of the two groups play each other in order to determine the tournament champion, which was right. That is what happened. But on top of that, also the second positions, the third one, fourth one, and so on, played the opponents of the other group. So the second was the second, the third was the third, and so on, for the better placement, so to speak. So if the second of Group A played the second of Group B, they basically played for the third place, and the loser would then get the fourth place, and so on. And I did not know about that, so we almost even came into 8th position in our group, which would have meant that we could still fight for the 15th spot. So it was in the end a 17th spot for us out of 32 teams, which is not bad, I have to admit. We are in the middle field, and also in the money, we got some money back. That was all what I wished for at the beginning, and I think we gained some respect because first of all, I want to say congratulations to Team Czech. They won the cup. You guys played amazing. Thank you for the 30 points that you gave us, because I think you had the worst game of your tournament against us. So thank you for that. Yeah, but other than that, they really deserved this victory, because I think that they were the by far the best team in the cup. And I knew this before because I saw the players already at the European Championships earlier, and I knew that they will be the ones to beat. And I'm glad that we could, because at least this is something that I can take away from this tournament. But I'm not really satisfied with my performance, because I told you in day one, that I missed a lot of makeable spares, and that cost us a lot of pins that, ultimately sealed our fate, especially against opponents that landed in the end below us in the ranking. If we had won against them, which we should have, I would say, could have gotten much better, so to speak. But we did. I mean, woulda, coulda, and so on. You know the drill. And on top of that, I did not really perform great. My first shots were really terrible, but my spare shooting was much better on day 2. I think I only missed like 2 or 3 makeables in 7 games, which is okay. I can take this. I mean, it's always great if you miss none, but compared to the 13 from day 1, that's a step in the right direction, I have to admit. But my first shots, they were terrible, and I have to work on this. I know exactly what I have to work on. I need to do always the same thing, and there were just too many variations in my releases in that tournament. So based on my performance, I have to practice for that, and I hope that I can come back next year and play this again, because this tournament was really amazing. It was really fun to play. It was fun to play against the best people in Europe. Also give a shout out to, I hope I remember the name correctly, Marco Neviglio from Italy. He scored the only 300 game of the tournament, and I unfortunately do not have it on camera because nobody told me about it, and they knew that I was filming, but nobody told me about it because those Italians, they were so silent and so focused on their game that only at the very last shot they bursted out in joy, and that's when everybody knew, oh, a 300 was shot. So yeah, that is that. Shout out to Marco Neviglio for the 300 game. Congrats again. And I think the boys also, the Italians also got like in the 4th position or 5th position, something like that. So quite an astonishment. And they also were the team with the most high games per set, because that was also rewarded with an additional 50 euros. I think in the end they earned 250 euros with that. So shout out to them. And a shout out to the many people that I met in this tournament, the French team around Emma and Manon, and some of the very sympathetic and open-minded people like Amelot, who then unfortunately told me that he will end his bowling career. Shout out to you, bro, and I hope that we can meet anytime again. And yeah, I really hope that you have enjoyed this video, and as much as I did playing it on the lanes. And hopefully we can see each other next year, same time, same place, same alley maybe. This alley was really great. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a good one. See ya.